Alrighty, and this is episode 3 of season 3, and we've got another good one. Maybe not quite as good as the other ones, or maybe it's just I'm getting tired because I've been watching a lot of it in one run. I'm not sure really which way at this point. I definitely watched most of it, actively watched it, and I did get distracted from time to time, but I did finish the episode, so I'd probably say a 4 out of 5. Not quite as good. Not that bad either. Anywho, I definitely like the direction this stuff is going. I really do. When you compare this stuff to season 1, there's no real comparison. When you compare this to season 2, there's some comparison. But honestly, I know what, they really needed some flirting. Seriously, in this episode, there was some flirting between one of the main characters and someone else, and I cannot stress how much that actually kind of just breaks up some of the tension. It's really kind of refreshing. I don't know what else to say. I don't think either character flirted with anyone in the first season, and much less in the second season. And I saw that and that just made me laugh. I think I actually laughed out loud on this episode. So, it's not an amazing episode, but it's also not a bad episode. And it wasn't like I'm laughing at the episode either, just to be clear. I was actually watching it and just, it was obviously intended to make people laugh, and I laughed. I think it was this episode. Maybe it was the last one, and I'm going crazy. I don't know. But anyway, the villain is quite excellent. This guy right here is not the villain, but he was rather entertaining nonetheless. And the progression and all of that stuff did a really good job. It's probably a little on the slow side, if that makes any sense. But it's definitely taking a more episodic approach than the earlier seasons, and it's definitely better. I don't know if it was enough to save the show. I doubt it, because, once you have a really bad start, it tends to be pretty hard to recover from that. It just kind of tanks the ratings and stuff. So, who knows if it actually helped. But from my perspective, this was enjoyable. Highly enjoyable. Anyway, going through it, the characters, the acting is so much better. Seriously, that flirting thing, it's man, I don't know. I don't know if it's just they're always constantly trying to be dramatic. Yes, I've mentioned that in the past. I was man, this show really is always trying to ramp up the drama, and it gets a little annoying. And say I feel like them doing the flirty thing was just a nice pause and a glimpse of normal life that really does a lot to help you relate with the characters, and the actors actually get to do a little bit of something other than their normal stuff. And seeing some good chemistry always adds some flavor to the story. Shocking. Anyway, overall, I'm very happy with the way the season's turning out. Much better than the previous seasons. I cannot stress that enough. I don't think I'd say this episode's quite as good as the first two, but I'm also pretty tired at this point. You guys have a good one.